Hello class, my name is Alyssa Lockney, and today I'm going to be presenting to you Group 2's Wiki site. Our site is titled How Technology is Used to Better Our Society. And this is a deep dive into the use of technology in our society. And below, the mission of the project. The use of technology has bettered the way our society works in a great deal of ways. The use of technology has increased the efficiency of people's lives around the world, including how we connect to one another, unveil history, practice safety, share information, trade money, and better health. Researchers have gathered together to break down technology, the way technology has bettered our world. And here is just an overview of all the pages we have here and what we're going to be talking about today. So my topic I chose was connection and a brief description. Technology keeps us connected to one another in many ways. Connections is a deep dive into the ways we use technology to build connections. And then my peers were tasked to write their descriptions as well. Some are missing, but we'll just ignore that. So here's safety. Technology is our road to success. Let's figure out how to stay safe during the process. And money. Automate on the web. Your web browser is the most powerful application you may have for paying bills. You should be able to access online bill pay services by simply logging into your bank's website, whether you use Safari or Chrome. This will eliminate the need for you to write checks, purchase stamps, or make trips to the post office. So how does technology better the way we research history, keep ourselves safe, have access to information, transfer and deal with money, and how can it better how has it bettered our healthcare system? So that's what we'll be talking about here. Our first topic, this was my page, and it is about how connection, how technology has connected us. How has technology impacted how we connect with people? For many people, technology plays an important role in our everyday lives. But what role does it play in keeping us connected to one another? There are many answers to this question that many of us can think of right away. Others may fail to realize just how much we rely on these communications to maintain connections. And here's my logo that I made through the logo maker. So first, I wanted to talk about how calling and texting has connected us. Before 1876, the only way people could stay connected was in person, through mail or written messages. Can you imagine waiting weeks to get a message back from someone? Getting in contact with one another was not simple and was rather time-consuming. Then came landlines, pagers, car phones, and finally cell phones. With the technology we have now, we don't have to worry about those problems anymore. We now have the ability to connect to our peers with the touch of a button. This allows us to communicate daily through text exchange and calling. Many people text or call on a regular basis for the purpose of maintaining relationships with others. And here, I'll play a little bit of the video that I attached to my topic here. And this is called The Evolution of Technology. So I'm not going to play all of that. You're welcome to click the link to my wiki page and finish the video, but I thought that was a great overview of the evolution of technology, and that video did a really good job of showing it. So next up we have video chat. Another point worth mentioning is the ability to connect through video chat. Video chat is used now more than ever before to connect to long-distance loved ones, participate in group discussions or work meetings, etc. Being able to communicate face-to-face is life-changing for people who can't see each other in person. It has also been incredibly helpful during the COVID-19 pandemic, as many people were isolated, and that was the only means of face-to-face interaction. As people, we connect better when we can see each other. Video chat makes connection feel more intimate and real. And I think many of us can say we definitely used video chat during the COVID-19 pandemic when a lot of us were confined to our technology and the internet to connect with people. But here I just clicked the link, and this just shows an example of video chat and what it might look like for you. Going back to our page here. Next up is social media. The evolution of social media. With the evolution of social media, people are now able to connect easier than ever before through social networking. This allows users the opportunity to create and share information with the public through a variety of websites and apps. Users have the option to create an online profile where they can communicate with others from places all over the world. This changes the game for many of the population who lack connection. Users are able to connect with millions of people, whether that's distant family or total strangers with common interests. People can connect through public status updates or even Facebook groups that can be joined with a click. Social media makes connection easy without much effort involved from the user. In conclusion, technology has drastically changed the way we connect with one another, making communication easier. As we continue to develop newer technologies, we can only prepare ourselves for what's next and how it can affect connections going forward. And here are my references, where I got my information from and gathered my research, so definitely check those out if you're interested. And I decided to do media as my subtopic, just to dive into media a little bit more, and really explain how it connects us as people. In our previous research, we touched on the topic of social media. Because the media plays such a significant role in how technology impacts the way we connect with each other, it is beneficial to elaborate on this topic. Let's take a look at the part the media plays in our lives and how it connects humans as a whole. And here's another logo that I created. Many of us rely on technology to keep us up to date on current events, whether that's local news, world news, or even what's going on in the lives of our favorite celebrities. Without our phones, television, or computers, we would be far more limited on the information available to us. Today's generation has gravitated towards our screens for current information, rather than papers or magazines. This makes news available to us in seconds, or even in live time, which is much faster and makes things, constantly flowing and coming out. And this is a video that I added, and this is the history of social media. So I'm just going to play a little bit of this. If you're interested in watching the whole thing, definitely click the link to the wiki. But I'm just going to show you guys the introduction, because I think it's a good video. Alright, so I'm gonna pause that here just for the sake of time. This video is so good and it really explains the evolution of social media and how it really brings us together and yeah. Due to the speed and efficiency of information being put out, we are able to connect to each other and the world faster and better than ever before. This can greatly shape the way we think and feel. People are now able to relate through things such as memes, videos, and graphics. All of these things are referred to as digital media. Digital media impacts our thoughts and feelings just as much as articles and news updates. All of these things together can get people all around the world feeling and thinking in similar ways, even banding together and choosing sides based on their opinions. This can have a big influence on politics as well. Even politicians use social media and digital media as tactics to make people believe their own agenda. It is important for people to be aware of this so that they are not being persuaded unknowingly. And we definitely see this happening daily. And if you click here, this is a link to a photo of an example of digital media. So this is just a graphic that somebody created. And yeah, that's an example of digital media. In conclusion, the media plays an important role in influencing our thoughts and opinions. The speed and efficiency of technology makes it easy for people to collaborate based on their beliefs and bring people together in various ways. It is important to be aware of what we are subjecting ourselves to and how it can affect the way we think. So these here are my references. Definitely check those out. And I'm going to skip past the other topics here that my fellow group members have created. Definitely check those out as well. And we're going to go all the way down to the team members page. So this is me. As I introduced myself in the beginning, my name is Alyssa Lockney. And my description about me, hello and thank you for taking the time to read a short bio about me. I am 21 years old and I am currently enrolled at HACK in the Computer Information Systems program. I was responsible for the connections page in this project and also the media subtopic. I enjoy reading, writing, and collaborating with my fellow classmates. I put effort into this project and I hope my writing interests my readers, but most importantly educates. I hope the reader gains knowledge from the information provided. And these here are my fellow group members and their descriptions, so shout out to them, and yeah, I definitely enjoyed working with you guys, so I look forward to reading everybody else's and watching everybody else's presentations, so thank you so much.